What's going on YouTube? Hey, it's John with LXPlore. So, another episode. This time I have another package. Paid full price for this. Came from LXPlore. It's a simple modification. Actually, it's not even a modification. What it really is just an enhancement. LXPlore, they pretty much make everything that has to do with the little details. So this right here, package from LXPlore. They manufacture a bunch of little goodies, right? So I have actually a couple of things that are on my vehicle, and I'll show you real quick what they are. One is a courtesy light upgrade. LXPlore also has a switch so that if you wanted to, you could turn on and off those courtesy lights and use them as rock lights. I actually received this a couple days ago. This is just a grill for your snorkel. So the plastic one that's on there, I've seen a couple other people in the past, they've had a tree come over there. You know, it's just real flimsy plastic. This right here is, I want to say this is stainless steel, and this one is powder coated. They do have them in raw form, but it's all in the details. Look, LXPlore has this little logo right there. I love that. Can you see that? Yeah, right there. I also have a fire extinguisher or accessory mount. They are attached to the seats, and I'll show you those as well. I actually have a fire extinguisher attached to one, and I love it. You don't have to worry about that fire extinguisher rolling around in the back. You don't have to worry about drilling holes into any body panels. This one right here just uses 2 existing seat bolts. Doesn't affect the durability of that seat, and nothing gets in your way because it's really tucked up towards the seat and the floor. So my wife, she she typically sits right there in the passenger seat. That's where I have the fire extinguisher mounted, and we go on long road trips, and has not affected her one bit. She's never mentioned anything about it being in the way. So I'm just going to show you a quick install about this grill, and then I'll show you the other items I have installed, and we'll talk a little bit about that. Alright. So I'm very safety minded, right? Wheels are chalked, battery's disconnected, battery negative terminal is disconnected. I should be wearing safety glasses, but hey, we leave that for another video. But if I were you, I would definitely be wearing safety glasses as well. So, Phillips head, 2 Phillips screws on each side. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, right? Make sure you secure these screws. They're so tiny, you don't want them to fall someplace or actually fall into the grill. If they fell in there, yeah, you might as well just go buy new screws. So like I was saying, flimsy plastic. So LXPlore tells me that this grill will fit any of the eBay snorkels. So this one right here came from eBay. It was roughly $80. Fit, function, fashion, if you want to call it. It was a good buy for me. I'm not necessarily, you don't necessarily need a snorkel, but hey, you know what? I'm getting clean air up here, right? So look at that. Fits perfect. Take your provided screws from the other grill. Just get it started on one side. Put it on the other side. And just a little snug and a tug, right? So I want to say about 6 months to a year ago, I installed the courtesy LED lights from LXPlore. He's actually changed those courtesy lights a couple times. Probably, I believe it was due to some manufacturer supplies. You know, the manufacturer he was using, some of them just stopped providing that product. But all of his mounts, he makes their, he designs himself. So let's talk about his customer service. I purchased at full price the courtesy lights, and then he sent out these mounts, and then he quickly found a mistake in it, and he said, hey, you know what, I'm sorry, you know, I sent you ones that were not right. And he quickly sent me the correct ones. Honestly, I put them up side by side, and who knows what it was. It might have been that the logo was upside down or what, but this is still well made and it still fits. But he sent me out ones that were the correct ones. You know, hey, I love that. You know, he caught his own mistake and he made it right. Shipping. I buy the product, he ships it out. No excuses. Just, hey, I buy something, you send it to me. I love it. His prices are fair. You know, this is I feel like it's a custom product, you know? And it's all in the details. Like, look at his logo. It's a cute little owl. So let's go do a little walk around and I'll show you what I have. Please, you'll have to excuse me. I went and hit some mud the other day. Got a little bored with this whole COVID thing, and found a couple mud puddles. So some of the courtesy lights probably have a little cake of mud on it, but you'll kind of get the point of, you know, what they look like and how they fit. And then later tonight when the sun sets, then I'll show you, you know, what it looks like with them activated. All right, let's check it out. So this right here is the LXPlore courtesy / rock lights, and you can see his custom mount that's up there along with the LED light. Let's put it down here. So I cleaned off the lens a little bit. As you can see, there's some mud up there, but you know, look at that. That thing is so bright, and there's two of them on each side. Now I can kind of see where he said the mistake was, that the logo was upside down. So here's the fire extinguisher mount, and I think I bought too big of a fire extinguisher. Actually, I could probably adjust it because there's a lot of adjusting holes. They're all around. It's a little dusty. I probably should clean that bad boy out. But from a top view, you know, some may say like, hey, that might be in the way, but it's not. I mean, you don't put your feet right there. You put your feet out a little further. So here we go, driver's side. That plate, if you look at it, it really just kind of just follows the contour of that seat. This is a strap that you can purchase from Owl. Of course, got his logo right over there as well. But if you can see, there's a ton of holes in there for adjustments. On this side right here, there's a couple of things that I'll like clip on there as I'm driving that I can reach and grab. I mean, you can throw a knife, you can throw a radio on there. Your everyday carry, you can go right there if you don't want to have it sitting in your hip or in your waistband. So the newest addition to LXPlore's line is pretty much a universal piece. Anybody that has some traction boards and they want to secure it, whether it be on a tire carrier on the back, sitting on top of your spare tire, or I was told that you can even attach to a ladder that's vertical on the back of your vehicle, or even on top of a roof rack. And it's called the Track Pack. It's super versatile. You can put your traction boards on the back, you can attach a monkey fist to it, so you can hold your shovels or your axe or whatever other piece of equipment you have. So I don't have one, but it's definitely a piece of equipment that I'm eyeballing. And like I said, it's versatile. So it doesn't have to necessarily be used on the 100 Series Land Cruiser. It could be used on any vehicle. They also have the snorkel grill that I was speaking of. That's also a versatile piece of equipment. I do know that they made a fire extinguisher mount for, I believe it was the second or third generation Toyota Tacoma. You just go check out LXPedition's website. So also for the 100 Series Land Cruiser or LX470, they do have a media mount that goes in towards the tape deck. I believe it's only available for certain years. Something to look into though, because you know, you don't want to cut in, you want to drill holes into your dash. I really do like LXPedition's equipment. He pays attention to detail, and he's manufacturing items that nobody else is really doing. So here you guys go. Here's a look at those LXPedition courtesy lights. Like I said, you can also turn them into rock lights with a switch that you can purchase from LXPedition. It's pretty bright. Right now it's only about 7 p.m. Pacific time. As you can see how much ground it actually covers. LXPedition, such a great company. You know, for us 100 series LX470 owners, you know, we're kind of a rare breed, you know. And I think that it's imperative for us to support all those small businesses that support us. So next time you're out there and you want to look at personalizing your 100 series or LX470, or shoot, you know, even with the products that LXPedition manufactures, you know, the snorkel grill or the Trax Pack, you know, support a small business. Support LXPedition. Until next time. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And most importantly, hey, stay safe out there. Until next time. This is John from LXPlore.